Thanks for staying with us. Earlier on, we had talked about the issue concerning the stampede that has led to the death of over 60 persons. We also talked about the Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, warning against incessant steps that could also lead to further critical conditions. Well, right now I'm being joined by political and public affairs analyst Kacho Nanuju, who joins me very quickly. Thank you so much for being here this beautiful afternoon.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Just earlier on, the Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, stated that President Tinubu's reset of the economy has nothing to do with the recent stampede that we've seen happening in various states. Well, he has also said that it should not be politicized. What's your take on that? Do you think this recent situation of stampede that we are witnessing is as a result of the current reality on ground?
Well, the reality on ground is that the agency strong logistically, and I think the next episode should be that of, managing them, management, administration of this kind of thing, because due to the economic situation, you're going to see a lot of people delve into philanthropy, but the state has to have the capacity to manage this. Don't let them start calling poor people around if they do not have the logistics to take care of this issue. It's a problem of events management right now. And instead of force, let us just learn. Instead of putting blame, learn from these earlier problems. People will do more. There'll be more pressure on organizations to do palliatives in the light of the economic realities. So let there be very strong strength in administration over these people that will do these things. Don't cut corners. If you cut corners and they do not have enough manpower to control the crowds, you will see a repeat of what we've seen so far. So what the problem is right now is a problem of our administration. The government has to be able to have its agencies permit, administer, and be sure that people don't just sign papers to say approve. No, be sure that the organization doing these palliative things in face of the economic realities do have the logistical capabilities to manage the events. If they do not have it, don't just approve when you're not sure about the capacity of the event managers for crowd control. This is what we have. And I'm saying these are just the beginnings. Let us learn from these early problems that it will be that way inevitably going forward. Let the issue be, like Peter Obi said, that of administration. Let the administrators be very fair, but fair in managing permits for events. I believe this is where we're going to. More people, I repeat, will get into the philanthropy palliative business, but before you approve, make sure they have the ability to manage the crowd. Because if they cannot manage crowd, given our current economic realities, you will have a repeat of what we have seen. So what we must do is to work to prevent a repeat of this. Is it going to come again? Of course it will come, if the government slips on their responsibilities. But if, as Peter Obi said, the people manage the situations properly, don't just give approval unless the people have the logistical capabilities to control and manage a crowd, so that we don't come back here in blaming people who simply want to be good to the people of Nigeria in light of our current economic realities.
All right, Mr. Catch, do you think that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's led administration has indeed dealt with what seems to be the major context, which happens to be an economic challenge? We've seen reforms being put in place.
What you have is a jolt to the economy and also the social conditions as a consequence of what you call right now, the government is calling economic reset. So, and the reset has brought about increases arbitrarily in food prices. And because of disconnects and the absence of palliatives, those who have the capacity to emplace palliatives are moving forward. So the problem right now is as they move forward, as you could see, the issues in the Southwest, in the Southeast, and elsewhere is that of crowd control. Don't call 1 million people into a stadium if you do not have the policing capabilities to also control the crowd. That's what we must do. Let government agencies not sign papers to people and approve events without being sure that such organizers have capabilities for expected or estimated crowd capacity.
I want to say thank you so much, Mr. Kachunonuju, for speaking with us here on News Now. Thanks for your time.